Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, here at Ivy Talks Podcast Network, we're doing a subscriber giveaway. We'll be doing a giveaway on the 1st and the 15th of every month for $50 for a random subscriber. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, comment on any video, and you'll be entered for a chance to win. And once you do it once, you're entered for life. And it's going to be on the 1st, 15th of every month. A random subscriber will be chosen to win $50. As you grow, that money will go up. So go ahead, subscribe, comment to enter. Enjoy the show. All right. And before we start, let me get some data. See if this should do it right.
Is that all the sneakers you got?
No, I have like another
thing in there?
I have those boxes right there, and then I have like another 7 or 8 in the closet.
Have you added to it recently?
Recently? No, unfortunately not.
There's just not a shoe that I want right now.
There's a ton I want. I'm just trying to save up to get this car fixed, and I'm getting ready to move to Austin. And I got to save up to go home in Nashville. And I'm about to be in Alaska. So I'm just literally in save mode. There's like 3 or 4 shoes I would get if I could right now. All right. I think I'm in frame. All right.
Ooh, I taste the lettuce from the burger when I burp.
Oh, no. All right. Where is it at? What's today? All right. In 3. Hope I got y'all.
Is it started?
Huh?
Did you start already?
Yeah, I got. Okay, all right, in 3, 2, 1, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the NBA Coverage. We are live, semi-live, in person here in San Antonio, Texas. But we're going to get straight into it. Today, we are talking about the Pacers, gentlemen sweeping the Cavaliers in this conference semifinals. So some quick things. Donovan Mitchell, I have some series averages just for some notes. Donovan Mitchell averaged 34 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, off 43%, 35 from 3. Evan Mobley, 18, 9, and 2 on 55 from the field, 25 from 3. Darius Garland, 12, 2, and 4, 38 from the field, 30 from 3. Max Strus, 10, 4, 2.5, 33 from 3, 40 from the field goal. Jared Allen, 9, 7.5, 10, 60% from the field, and I don't think he shot any threes the whole series. Now, for the Pacers, we have Tyrese Halliburton, 21, 4, 7, 41.2% from the 3 with 41% from the field goal, so shooting very efficient from the 3-point line. Pascal Siakam, 19, 6.8, 3.6, 47 from the field, 35 from the 3-point line. We have Andrew Nimhard?
Nimsmith.
What? No. Andrew.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry.
Andrew. Andrew's 14, 2, 4.8, 52 from the field, 40% from the 3. And then Aaron Nesmith, 12, 7, 1.8, 44, 32. And Miles Turner, 11, 5.6, and 150 from the field, 38 from 3. And as you can see, it really came down to distributing the ball. Tyrese Halliburton playing phenomenal ball there. What did you see when it came to that series, and what led to the success of the Pacers?
So you know how I said that, like, the Cavs are the team that, like, you know, you got Darius and Donovan Mitchell and everything, and then you got the role players.
Yeah.
I feel like that literally was just, like, the same kind of deal. Just the Pacers came out better and everything.
Yeah.
And to the point that you said earlier when we were talking about it is like you got Halliburton, you got Siakam, Turner, and who's the other dude too as well, the other center that we talked about, or big man. Miles. No, we already said Miles Turner.
Talking about Toppin?
Yeah, Toppin and everything. It's like, it's like he's still getting it done, but he's dishing the ball to his big man and everything. When you get the bigs in play and everything, I think that opens it up to to score and everything like that. I mean, shout out to Donovan Mitchell too, man. I mean, I think he put up like 40-some points and everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
he tried. He was fighting.
He was fighting, but it's just like, you know.
Yeah, 35, 9, and 1.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah,
he was screaming for some help, man.
Yeah. So for this past the game 5, where unfortunately Cavs give up a 44-point lead there, I believe at half or in the third quarter, for Pacers to come back and put them away. But Tyrese Halliburton, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 10 for 15 from the field. Only missed 5 shots the whole night, and he was 6 for 10, 60% from the 3 line. So just when you have that high caliber, but even though, so you have Tyrese Halliburton doing that, you have Pascal Siakam, 21, 8, and 5, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have Nesmith, 13, 13, 2. You got a double-double right there from him. Then Miles Turner, decent, but 10, 7. And I believe he had 4 blocks. Mm-hmm. So obviously just rim protecting there for the team. And then you still had Andrew, 18, 3, 6. So, like you said, I think it's more of your others, or like you said, getting involved.
You know the thing too? I think they're taking high quality shots.
Yes. Like
high quality shots and everything. I mean, if you got your point guard putting up that like high efficiency numbers and everything, and he's dishing, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yeah, so moving forward, the Pacers are going to play the winner of the Knicks and the Celtics. It's not over just yet. The Celtics won game 5, so Knicks are up 3-2. The next game 6, is going to be in Madison Square Garden. That game just ended today, the day that we're recording. So they'll play the winner of that. What does Pacers, regardless of who they play, what do you think they need to lean into come out game 1 of the conference finals to secure dub game 1? What do you think for the Pacers they should focus on?
I mean, either way, it's like if it's if the Boston Celtics come back with the Knicks, I mean, they're going to a hostile environment, as far as like when they play away and everything. I think it's basically stick to what you've been doing when you are down or in the game and everything, like hold your composure and everything. Don't freak out. Like keep on doing the same thing. Yeah. I think that's really what the big thing they need to do. And really just keep on dishing the ball, sharing the ball, high percentage shots and everything. But I think they're really, really going to have to dig deep into the defense and everything,
Yeah.
Especially if it's obviously, Jason Tatum's out and everything. So, I mean, that gives them a little leeway and everything. Yeah. But if it does turn out to be the Knicks, it's just like, you got to stay on Jalen Brunson. It's like you kind of like, I don't want to say you got to let him get his, but like when he gets his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I think that's the biggest thing. Stay composed. Stick to like the game plan, what you've been doing that got you this far, and don't play into the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for Pacers, since they're going to have the most rest since that series is over, I think for them, game 1, you're well rested, or you're more rested than the Knicks or the Celtics, whoever wins that. I think for them, you come out high gear, 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour, laser focus, and you just, with fresher legs, you just downhill, just transition high pace. I think you come out that, because I believe whoever wins, especially if it goes to a game 7, that's a long series to have to take 2 days off and then play game 1 when you have the other 2 he's been resting for 4 or 5 days. So I think if you're the Pacers, you come out like that, because I think the winner of that series will come out flat game 1, even though they will have home court advantage. I think you come out that, you do that, and I think you get your bigs involved. With Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, your 4 and your 5, I think if you can just assert your dominance in the paint with those two against a team who comes out that will probably be flat, be a little more exhausted, less fresh, I think you can really assert your dominance from the bigs while at the same time, like you were saying, moving the ball around.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for Pacers, I think that'd be their key to success game one, especially having the advantage of being well rested. So next we have the Timberwolves finally beat the Golden State Warriors. So obviously the Golden State Warriors, the Warriors get the dub game one. Obviously Steph Curry was available. Steph Curry was out the last 4 games, and the Timberwolves proceed to win 4 straight with Anthony Edwards. I don't even want to say Anthony Edwards leading the charge. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Julius Randle was a big key factor. Big key factor for that series. And I think so far in this playoffs, I think he's played the most consistent for the Timberwolves. Obviously, against the Lakers, Rudy Gobert had his big game, standout game. Mike Conley had a standout game last game, or a better game than what he's been playing. Anthony Edwards has obviously had some standout games. And you had different guys have standout games, but Julius Randle's been consistently playing well, good defense, dropping, 29, 27, 23 with triple doubles, et cetera, et cetera. So they get the dub over the Warriors. And I think the Warriors are in a bad position with Steph Curry being out because he is a big factor in their offense. What did you see from the Timberwolves that you think helped lead to their success against the Warriors?
I think it was the consistent play, especially during this series. I mean, like Julius Randle and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Jaden McDaniels, bro. First game, well, let's say he averaged around he put up some good minutes and everything, man. Out of the whole series, the lowest total minutes that he had was 33.
Yeah.
So very effective and everything. I mean, he reigns from first game 12 points, second game 16 points, third game 15. Fourth game 10, last game with 14. Pretty solid, good numbers and everything. He's putting up, rebounds and everything. The assists, he's not really assisting that much, but I feel like, once you get the board and everything, if you can win the rebound boards and everything and eliminate the turnovers and everything, you pretty much have a good chance of winning the game if you're shooting a good percentage. And I mean, look at this too. He shot well.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad. The last game and everything kind of iffy or whatever, but the other stuff right there, come
solid.
on, man. It's solid.
50%,
that's what you want. You want good, effective shots and everything. And I think that's what he did. Randall did too. And that's good too because you can't. This is the thing I think people got to start realizing, man. It's yes, you got your superstar and Anthony Edwards, and then you got Rudy Gobert. There's going to be times in games where you can't rely on them and everything, even if they're in the game. Yep. And I think that's where the Warriors, obviously, Steph wasn't a presence in everything, but they have to have that second person. And granted to be, I don't think it's Draymond. It could have been Jimmy, but that's still a new team to him and everything. He got traded.
Reports came out that he obviously, he had that contusion the first series against Houston, which I think that he's still feeling the effects of that. I don't think he's fully back from that. And apparently he was playing with a virus or some type of illness the past 3 games. So he was just, playing sick is tough, but,
But like I said, man, it's just at the end of the season, at the beginning of the season and everything, that's the best you're going to feel from the whole season and everything. Yeah. So it's just you got to do what you got to do to recover and everything. I don't know what that is. But why was Steph out again?
Hamstring sprain.
Yeah, that's tough. That's nothing you can play through.
Yeah,
that's nothing you can play through at all.
If it's a severe one, bending your leg is a tat. Look, when he first injured it, I promise you that next day he probably could barely walk. He couldn't even bend he could contract his hamstring. Mm-hmm. And then he was expected or slated to come back game 6. Had the Warriors won this one, he was slated to come back the next game. So
that didn't happen.
Yeah, Timberwolves get it done. And so the Timberwolves will face the winner of OKC and Denver in the Western Conference Finals. Just real quick, what do you think Timberwolves should focus on coming out game 1? That regardless of if it's OKC or the Denver Nuggets, what do you think they need to focus on game 1 to come out?
haven't thought about that, man. It's hard for me to say because it really depends on what team, who they face and everything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to say, but I mean, Julius, keep on playing what you're doing and everything. Jaden, keep on doing the same thing. And like Anthony's gonna have to step it up a little bit. I don't know if it's just like his points and everything like that, but he's gonna have to step it up.
I think he's got to step it up from an efficiency shooting wise, because he'll have good games where he's shooting efficient. Like he obviously led the league in 3-pointers made. He shot from the 3-point. He shot from 3-point fairly well, but when the playoffs started, it was very up and down. He'd have a good game, they'd have bad games. As the team too, they'd have a good game where I believe game 1 or 2 against the Lakers, they shot 50%. The next game they proceeded to shoot like 30%.
You know what I would say? Dude, like, you have the athleticism. Like, you're strong enough to bump people and get into the lane. Stop relying on the 3. Like, your first, in my opinion, and this is how when I played basketball and everything, like back in AAU and in high school and everything, is like, get an easy bucket first. Don't try to just come out just gunning from 3 and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your layup, get your mid-range shot, and that shit will start opening up and everything. That's my only thing I would say, man. But I mean, he'll get it straight and everything like that. But like I said, I really can't give you like a full game plan for the whole team just because I feel like whoever gets into that spot, it varies and everything.
Yeah.
Like if it's the Nuggets and everything, you know, try to put Julius on Jokic and everything.
Yeah.
Just try to pester him and everything like that. Now, when you start playing like the Thunder and everything, I feel like try to get the ball down to Gobert because I mean he can outwork Chet because he's like he outweighs him and everything.
Yeah.
But in contrast, when Chet gets the ball outside and brings Rudy out, it's a mismatch game on the offensive side and everything like that. So I don't know if those, and that's the thing too, man. It's just like the Thunder too. All 5 of those guys can move, so Rudy's gonna be in a bad situation to begin with on that. So I don't know.
And then you still have Hardenstein too for OKC. So matchup-wise, it's going to be very interesting if they go against OKC.
And the thing, too, if you want to go big, because Chet can bring down the ball and everything, you couldn't put him at the 4 and Hardenstein at the 5. Yeah. So it's like...
Yeah.
You think about a pick-and-roll game with them. Like Hardenstein sending a pick for Chet, him coming off and lobbing it, or he can take it to the rim.
We'll see.
Scary hours, boys.
You're going to see. We are winding down here in NBA coverage. We will catch you guys next time. Bet.
I ain't gonna chase my dreams. My